Hi there. Thanks for joining me again for our video series of 12 Tips of Christmas. This whole series is all about things you should be working on all winter long so that you are a better player come next spring. Remember, cold months are not the time to let the clubs collect dust. We should be working on our game. We should be taking lessons. We should be getting on a coaching plan so that we know we're working on the right things for ourselves so that we shoot the best scores we can, have the most fun on the golf course, in 2023. Take some time right now. It's near the end of the year. Christmas is coming up. New Year's is coming up. Ask yourself, why do I want to play this game? Why do I play this game? Why do I get out there and put myself into practice? What is it I enjoy the most? Okay, make some goals for yourself for 2023. Then let's get on a coaching plan and make those goals happen. I'm here to get all the demons out of your head. I'm going to overcome all the things you see on YouTube that may not apply to you. We're going to answer all the questions and focus on the things in your game that are going to help you achieve those goals you want to try to hit in 2023. So remember, get in here, get some lessons, take some time to practice, and work on these things that we've seen in the 12 Tips of Christmas. Today, we're talking about a big killer in the golf swing, early extension. Okay. For those of you who don't know what early extension is, we're talking about some things that happen here in the middle of our body, here in our pelvis area. If you look at the down the line view, what early extension is players coming out of their posture with their pelvis moving toward the golf ball. If you draw an imaginary line back here in that down the line view, if you drew an imaginary line down my backside, as as we swing the golf club, we shouldn't leave that line. In fact, our right hip and glute should actually get actually behind that line a little bit if we're in really good shape. And then on the way down, our left side is going to replace that so it gets back behind that line. Early extension is when we leave that line at some point during the swing. So maybe we left it on the way back, we stand up, and you see how my pelvis has moved away. I've gotten a little bit taller, okay? Or on the way down, we can't get deep enough this way. Our pelvis goes toward the golf ball. All of a sudden, we're stuck in here behind us. We hit the ball fat. We flip it over. We have big time club face control problems. We have contact issues. All sorts of bad things can happen when there's early extension in the golf swing. It also means it's a lack of efficient transfer of power from the ground up to the golf club. So, how can we work on making sure we don't have too much early extension in our golf swing? Well, first off, we got to make sure we're in shape. Okay, we got to make sure the middle of our body, our pelvis, our hips, our lower back can make these moves. All right, so one of those things that we can do is get a TPI screen. Okay, come on in, take a lesson, get a TPI screen either from me or Alyssa in the gym, and make sure that your hips can do some of these things, because sometimes we see early extension and the player we can't do a ton about it just because the hips aren't able to do it, which is fine. We'll work around it. But if you're able to do it, here's how you're going to work on it. And here's how you can find out if it's going to be easy for you to do. Take your golf posture. You don't even need a golf club. Take your golf posture, hands and arms up across your chest. Find a wall. Take your stance and your posture just a few inches away from a wall right here behind you. Go ahead and wind yourself up into your backswing and try to touch the wall with your trail glute. Right. So for us right-handed players, it's going to be the glute of our right side. We're going to try and push that against the wall. Now, as we unwind, guess what we're going to do? Yeah, we're going to push the other one against the wall. So we're going to take our left glute and we're going to try to find that wall back there. Notice my leg is going to straighten a little bit. I'm going to really be getting this hip moving back there toward that mirror behind me. All right. And we get ourselves in our golf posture and we just practice that against the wall over and over again so that we can keep ourselves moving in the right ways and feel what it feels like to keep that pelvis a little further back and find that wall back there. Now, all of a sudden, I create a whole bunch of space to be able to swing my arms and the golf club through. Don't let yourself get sedentary this winter. Come on in, get a TPI screen, get a workout for yourself so your body is more healthy and ready for the new year. Work on some of these moves we've seen in the 12 Tips of Christmas so that you're a better player in 2023. I look forward to seeing you soon.